Okay, this is week 4. You can start by going to Blackboard and printing off this Hotel Model 1 JPEG. This has the measurements for the hotel room we're going to draw in the next set of classes. So we'll be also learning new commands while doing this. So we will now start by creating a new drawing. So File, New, hit Open, and we will turn off the grid, go up to Format, Units, make sure it's architectural. Then we'll go to Format, Drawing Limits. First set of numbers is always 0, so hit Enter. We'll do 40 feet, 40 feet. And then Z, enter, A, enter. Okay. Starting with, we'll have to set up our layers. So Script, find our layer script file, open, Escape, and for this hotel room, we're going to start out by drawing a wall exterior, the exterior wall lines. Okay, if you look at your plan, we're going to turn it so that the door is to the left. So the first set of measurements that we have is these are outside measurements that you see here. The first set is 36 feet 8.5. So we'll start with the line, making sure our ortho's on. So F8 or click the ortho button. We're going to click here on the screen, drag our line to the right and put in 36 feet 8-1/2, enter. Pull our cursor down. The overall, so we're going to do 2 feet, enter, enter. So here by the window, so you'll see that there's a window. So that will be on a different layer. So we will change our layer to A glazing. That's for glass. It stands for window. We're going to take our line, attach it to the end of this 2-foot mark, drag our cursor down, and the window width is 10 foot 6-3/4, enter. And we'll hit enter again because the next line needs to be on a wall exterior. And we will go line, click on the end point of the yellow line, make sure that our layer is changed to a wall exterior, and then I hit escape. It still seemed to look like it was drawing in yellow. So click on the end of that line, drag your cursor down, 2 foot 2-3/4, enter. Okay, the bottom of the wall is 35 foot 2.5, so 35 foot 2-1/2, enter. We're going to go up 5 foot 2, so 5 foot 2, enter. We're going to go to the left 1'6", enter, and then go up 2'8", 1/2, enter. So I've ended the line command, change my current layer back to A glazing, go to the line, click at the end. I have a 4'4" window in the front, 4'4", enter, and then I can change my current layer back to A wall exterior, line, connect the line, and then just drag my cursor up to the corner. When I get the green box, I'll click. I'm going to do this again for you. So line, did I get the green box? I'm going to click, go up here, green box, click, enter. Okay, that has the exterior walls of our hotel room. And you notice that I didn't leave an opening for the door, but I'm going to show you how to cut that out. So that's another command that you'll learn. Alright, so the thickness of this hotel room, the walls are 6 inch thick. And so to get walls inside of our hotel room, we're going to learn a command called offset. Offset makes an exact copy at a distance of a certain piece of geometry. So offset is the last row of buttons here, the third row, the last button. It looks like a little finger with a wart on it, so to speak. So if you click on offset or O, and the first thing it asks you is specify the offset distance. So I know that my wall thickness is 6 inches at the top, so I'm going to put 6, enter. And then it asks you to select the object to offset. So I'm going to select this wall. Now I can go up, so you see a copy, up or down. We want to go down in this case. Click. So we'll do that all around. Making sure we go in, not out. So now I have a copy of all of my lines at a 6 inch difference. And you'll notice that when you do offset, it makes an exact copy of the layer. So if I had something on the wrong layer, it would still perpetuate the wrong layer. Okay, so notice that now we've got our wall thicknesses in, but we've got lines crossing over here, lines that don't meet here. And then our windows, we need to go to line and draw a line. So to close off the window, so I'm going to click here and here, enter. Same way with over here, go to line, click the first one, the second one, enter. Line, first one, second one, enter. Okay, so I've kind of closed off the wall to the opening of the window. Okay, to fix the problem that we're having with lines that cross over and lines that don't meet, we're going to use a command called fillet. Fillet is on the second row of the modify panel, and it's the third button. It's the fillet. It looks like it's round, little rounded corner thing. So if I click fillet, and I have a radius. See, it says current settings, node equals trim, radius equals 0. So if I have a 0 radius, I can trim lines. So I can click here, and I can click this, and it trims it. May I undo that? It's important to click correctly on what you want to trim. So if I did fillet and I clicked here and here, it would get rid of the wrong lines. So I want to make sure that I want to click on the lines I want to keep. So fillet, click here, here. Now where this doesn't meet, this is where this command is really great. I use fillet a lot. Fillet, I'll click this line and this line, and they meet perpendicularly. That's a word. At perpendicular points. Fillet, and you have to keep going. It's not like a line where you can just keep drawing line until you hit enter. You have to go back and hit fillet over and over. And I'm using my mouse of my the scroll wheel of my mouse. If I put my cursor where I want to see, it will zoom into that area. Okay, fillet. All right. Now here we have a little bit of a situation. If you look at the floor plan that I provided, there's a column that sits right here in this corner. So right here, it's we're going to offset 3/4. So hit enter, and we'll click this line down. On the short side here, it's 8.5. So offset 8-1/2, enter. And we'll click on this line and go in. So for the 8 3/4, I clicked on this line, went down. The 8.5, clicked on this line, went to the left. So going to fillet, we're going to click here and here. And we're going to hit fillet again. We're going to start with this line and click this line. Fillet, this line, and this line. So now we have our column here in the corner of our room. Okay, for the window, you notice there's an extra set of lines in there. So we're going to do offset, and we'll do 2.5, enter. So we're going to click this line, go to the right, click this line, and go to the left. We're going to go over to this window, still in the offset, because it will offset until you hit enter. I'm going to click on this line, go to the right, this line, go to the left, enter. Lovely. Hotel room is coming along. Okay, so now to get the door in. The door is 3 foot wide. All commercial doors are 3 foot wide, 7 foot tall. All residential doors, it depends on where you use it, but I always recommend that you make your home as accessible as possible. So I like using 3 foot doors when it's possible. You know, sometimes a 3 foot door on a small closet doesn't work. All right, but all residential doors are 6'8" tall. Alright, so we're going to center the door in the center of this little thing here. So we're going to go line. We'll click it right here. Let's see if let's do it this way. So what I did is I drew a line from here to here, and from here to here, and drew a line in the middle. Then if I click in the middle of that line, and if I click on the line without putting a command, I get the blue grip, so I can drag this grip to here, so it lengthens it, and I can erase this line, and this line. Alright, so 36-inch door, half 36 is 18, so we're going to do offset, enter, 18, enter, and we're going to click on the center line and go up, click on the center line and go down. So now we've centered the door in this frame here. So we'll erase that center line now. We no longer need it. And to get this hole cut into our hotel room, we're going to use the command trim. So we've used the command fillet to trim, but there is a trim command. It's right above fillet. If you click on trim, it asks you to select objects or select all. So what it means is if you've ever seen a pattern that you sew with, or you've ever cut something out of something, what it wants is the lines that are your cutting lines. So the cutting line, we want the lines between these two lines to disappear. So we want this and this to disappear without taking all of this. So our cutting lines is the doorway. It crosses over these two lines. So we're going to click these two lines and hit enter. Then select the objects you want to trim. So I'm going to click here and here, and now it empties out the hole for our door. I'm going to undo it. I can click trim and click everything, hit enter, and then I don't have to worry about picking the right line. Then I can click the lines that I don't want to keep, enter. Okay, now I need a door. So we're going to go up here and change our current layer to a door. We have a 36-inch opening here. We're going to go to line. We're going to click here on the corner, and we're going to drag our cursor to the right, do 36, enter. We're going to do an 1 3/4 door, so we're going to do 1.75, enter. Go 3, 6, enter, 3 foot, and then just click here to close it, enter. So that has our door. We can join it, so J, enter, and join all the geometry. So in case we have to move it or something down, when we learn the move command, then we don't lose pieces. So speaking of the move command, move is the top command in the modify. You can click on the item, enter, pick a base point to move by. So I'm going to move it away from the door by this corner, and then I can just move my cursor and place it where I want to. So move, select the corner you want to move by. So I know that this corner needs to go here. So I'm going to click the corner, and then the other corner, and I moved it to the correct place. Now, in architectural drawings, doors always have a swing. So there's always an arc showing how the door closes. So the door is connected by hinges here, and it goes this direction to close. So, and you always want the corner of the door onto the corner of the facing. We have to draw an arc. So arc is another command we're going to learn. So if you click on arc and the little down button, there's like all these arcs. To draw a correct arc for a door swing, we're going to use the center, start, end. So click that one. So an arc is a fourth of a circle. So the center of this circle, if we were drawing a circle, would be where the door meets the frame. So we're going to click there. We're going to start here at the edge of the door and go up to the other side of the frame, click, and now we have a swing. So we center, start, end. And now we have our hotel room. This is your first building that you've drawn in AutoCAD. This is pretty cool. All right, so to go over what we've learned today really quickly, we started a new drawing. We set up the drawing. We added our layers, and then we started drawing in layers for the first time. We learned the new command called offset, which is in the modify panel, the last button on the last row, or O for short. Offset makes a copy of geometry at a distance that we want to set it, so wall thicknesses. We learned fillet. Fillet will trim or extend lines together, make lines meet. We learned trim so that you can open up the floor plan to insert doors. We learned a move command, and then we also learned arc. So what you want to do now is go File, Save As, and this is week 4. My little folder here, and we'll call this your last name dash hotel, and hit save, and you will submit this on Blackboard on week 4, and I will see you week 5.